Number 11, the dream director's chair. Imagine you're in a nightmare. A monster is chasing you, but instead of running, you stop, turn around, and decide to turn the monster into a puppy. This isn't science fiction, it is lucid dreaming. It's a state where you become aware that you're dreaming while the dream is still happening, and it's your brain unlocking God mode for your subconscious. Over 50% of people have experienced this phenomenon where the prefrontal cortex, your brain's CEO, unexpectedly clocks in for the night shift during REM sleep. Suddenly, you're not just an actor in a bizarre movie, you're the writer, director, and star with cheat codes enabled. Want to fly? Done. Talk to historical figures? Go for it. It's the ultimate mental sandbox, a harmless glitch that reveals the mind bending, reality warping superpower you never knew you had. Number 10, the glitch in the matrix. Ever get that spooky feeling that you've lived a moment before? You're talking to a friend, and the exact words, the light in the room, the way they sip their coffee, it all feels like a rerun of a movie you've already seen. That's deja vu. And while it can feel like a glimpse into the past or a glitch in the matrix, it's actually just your brain having a perfectly normal hiccup. Think of your brain as a hyper efficient filing clerk. Every millisecond, it's taking in new information and filing it away as a memory. Deja vu happens when there's a tiny delay in the system. For a split second, one of your brain's processing pathways lags behind the other. So as the experience is happening, another part of your brain mistakenly flags it as an old memory. It's like the clerk accidentally puts the new experience file directly into the old memories cabinet. This cognitive hiccup is super common, with up to 97% of people reporting they've felt or experienced it. So next time it happens, don't worry. It's not a supernatural warning, it's just a sign that your brain's memory system is so good, it sometimes double checks its own work. Number 9, the demon on your chest. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, but you can't move. You can't speak. You're completely frozen. You feel a heavy pressure on your chest. And in the corner of your eye, you see a dark, shadowy, human shaped figure moving towards you. It's absolutely terrifying, but it's not a ghost or a demon. It's sleep paralysis. This happens when your brain wakes up before your body does. During REM sleep, your brain paralyzes your muscles to stop you from acting out your dreams. Sleep paralysis is a system lag. Your mind is awake, but your body is still in dream mode. The scary hallucinations are your dreaming brain leaking into your waking reality. Your mind is caught in a weird limbo between dream and wakefulness, so it fills in the blanks with your deepest fears. Cultures all over the world have stories about this, from the old hag in Newfoundland to the jinn in Middle Eastern lore. It feels incredibly real, but it's a harmless and temporary phenomenon that 1 in 4 people experience. Number 8, the emergency eject button. You're just drifting off to sleep, feeling warm and relaxed, when suddenly you feel like you're falling. Your whole body jerks violently, and you wake up with your heart pounding. This is called a hypnic jerk, and it's a weird phenomenon experienced by around 70% of the population. No, you weren't actually falling out of bed. As you fall asleep, your muscles relax completely, and sometimes your brain misinterprets this sudden relaxation as you falling. It panics and sends a powerful signal to your muscles to catch yourself, causing that full body twitch. It's basically your brain's overprotective alarm system going off by mistake. Caffeine, stress, and being overtired can make them more frequent, but they are completely harmless. Number 7, the bedtime explosion. This one sounds way scarier than it is. Just as you're about to fall asleep or wake up, you hear an incredibly loud noise inside your head. It sounds like a gunshot or a bomb going off right next to your ear. There's no actual sound, but it jolts you awake. This is exploding head syndrome. Scientists believe it's a sensory glitch happening in your brainstem as your mind transitions from wakefulness to sleep. As your brain shuts down for the night, the auditory neurons in your brain fire all at once instead of shutting down smoothly, creating a phantom sound. It's a rare and unusual phenomenon that is completely harmless. But it's one hell of a way to be reminded that the 3 pounds of jelly in your skull can get very weird. Number six, the face in the clouds. Have you ever stared at a cloud and seen a dragon or looked at a front of a car that seems to have a face? You're not going crazy. That's just a strange phenomenon called pareidolia, a brain pattern recognition inherited through evolution, because being able to spot a face in the bushes, even if it was just a weirdly shaped rock, was a life saving skill. It was better to see a predator that wasn't there than to miss one that was. This ancient survival instinct is still hardwired into our brains today. Your fusiform face area, the part of your brain dedicated to recognizing faces, is always on the lookout. It's so eager to find a face that it will create one out of random patterns like wood grain, coffee foam, or even a piece of toast. It's a universal human experience that shows just how social and safety oriented our brains really are. Number five, the song on repeat. You hear a catchy song in the morning and it's stuck playing on a loop inside your head. You've been infected with an earworm, also known as stuck song syndrome, a common phenomenon that 98% of people have experienced. It's not a sign you're losing your mind, it's actually your brain's memory system getting stuck. Science calls it a cognitive itch. When your brain hears a piece of a song but doesn't get the whole thing, it creates an open loop. To try and close that loop, it just keeps replaying the fragment it knows. Earworms are basically the brain's equivalent of a pop up ad you can't close. They thrive when your mind is idle, but they're completely harmless and usually fade away on their own. Number four, the digital ghost. After a 12-hour gaming session, you close your eyes and see falling blocks. After a day of scrolling, you start thinking of conversations in terms of comments and likes. Welcome to the Tetris effect, where your brain gets so obsessed with a task that it tries to apply its rules to the real world. This is neuroplasticity on full display. Your brain literally rewires itself to get better at what it thinks is important, even if that thing is stacking virtual blocks. It's your mind trying to optimize reality. Spend all day coding, and you might start seeing bugs in the matrix of your daily life. It's a normal adaptation that shows your mind is learning and changing based on your experiences. Number three, the urge to jump. You're standing on a high balcony, and for a split second, you get a strange, intrusive urge to jump. You're not suicidal, you don't want to jump. So, why did that thought pop into your head? This is known as the call of the void. Over 50% of people have experienced this, and it's ironically a sign that your survival instincts are working perfectly. Your brain's safety system sees the danger, hey, we're up high, and sends a quick alarm signal. The call is likely your conscious mind misinterpreting that rapid subconscious safety signal. It's your brain quickly processing the danger and the choice not to act on it. So that weird urge isn't a death wish. It's actually a bizarre affirmation of your will to live. Number two, your brain's personal troll. Sometimes your brain will serve up completely random, often disturbing and inappropriate thoughts out of nowhere. It might be an urge to swerve your car into traffic or a horrible thought about drop kicking someone you love. This diabolical phenomenon is called intrusive thoughts, and they are experienced universally. They are not reflections of your true desires or character. Think of them as mental junk mail or brain static. Your mind produces thousands of thoughts every day, and some of them are just going to be weird, random garbage. For most people, these thoughts are fleeting and meaningless. They only become a problem when we attach significance to them and get stuck in a loop of anxiety. But the thoughts themselves, they're a perfectly normal part of being human. Number one, the digital leash. You feel a vibration or buzz in your pocket, reach for your phone and you see nothing. No call, no text, no notifications. You probably think you're losing your mind, but this is a common phenomenon called phantom vibration syndrome, a digital age hallucination experienced by up to 90% of phone users. Your brain has learned to associate the sensation of a vibration with a social reward, a message from a friend, a like on a post, or a notification. And over time, it becomes so hypersensitive to this signal that it starts creating false alarms. It misinterprets other random small sensations, like the rustle of your clothes or a muscle twitch, as a phone vibration. It's a modern example of classical conditioning, just like Pavlov's dogs. It's not a sign of a problem, just proof that your brain has fully adapted to the 21st century. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to see more.